It's going to be the very first canyon drive in the E36. Up until this point, I've just basically driven around the block and done some basic tuning on it to get the VE table somewhat dialed in on the new ECU. I need to hit some higher load cells in the mapping, so I need to start driving up hills and descents and hitting more areas of the map that I wouldn't normally have on a normal road. Not gonna go too crazy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
But I did dial some of the timing back, and I added a bunch of fuel to make it a little richer. I'm at like 11.5 to 1 AFRs and boost, so should be pretty safe and keep it cool. Yeah, we'll see how it does. I got my laptop kind of ghetto strapped down in the passenger seat with a bungee cord. I feel confident enough to be able to drive it a little bit further now. My girlfriend is coming with me just in case something happens with her E36. So we can take it back, get some tools if we need to and whatnot, but yeah, should be good. And then I have to get the Bluetooth module, because right now I have to run a USB cable like underneath the hood and in through the passenger side window. And then the other issue right now is I can't get the AC to trigger. So there's a pressure switch, and then there is the compressor relay, so I have to figure out how to get that to go through the ECU and then ECU trigger the relay. All right, so hopefully you guys can hear me with the wind noise, but got the laptop auto tuning right now. About to enter the canyons here, and we're gonna see how it does. Probably should have cleaned my windshield a little bit, but you know, just kind of in a hurry to get out the door. But yeah, it drives really good so far. Drivability is awesome with this new VEMS ECU. I would definitely recommend it, but like I said, I do need to figure out how to get the AC working, especially being in Arizona. That's the biggest thing. And then I do need to get my NOx sensors working properly. If you can see, you'll see my check engine light flash every so often. The settings for the NOx sensors are just set a little bit too sensitive right now, so it goes off way more frequently than it should. So I don't think it's actually knocking. All the ignition timing is really safe, so we'll see how it does. All right, we're about to hit the twisty section right now. Power, I can already feel it, man. That's crazy. Of course I get stuck behind some boomer, old boomer. Oh my lord, going super slow. I don't know why these old people that can barely even see at night anymore have to come out here at night. I really don't understand it. Oh wow, they almost went off the road. I caught that on camera. They're driving so slow.
They were?
Yeah, like 10 miles an hour. And they almost went off the road on like the second corner in. Did you see that? I got it on video. Yeah, they were all the way off, like in that little runoff right there, and almost ran into the last sign. Like like they're drunk or something. A lot of traffic coming out. of torque on corner exit. That's sweet. It's good. It's real good. One thing I do notice is the low end torque isn't the same as before when I didn't have the supercharger, and I think that's because my Vanos, I don't have Vanos switching right now. I do have to put the other cam sensor in, but I should get my low end torque back when I get that hooked up and tuned. But man, past like 3,000 RPM, it really starts to pick up. And it just pulls all the way to redline. It just keeps pulling harder and harder all the way to redline. That's pretty great. Feels very, very quick. I just need to learn to keep the RPMs up now and keep that supercharger spinning, because before I had the low end torque and now it's all up top, the power. And before, in any form, the power would just fall off, so I'd keep in the lower RPM to get that grunt. So I gotta drive it completely different now. I've always like said that this car just needs that extra little bit of power, and I definitely think it has it now. Woo! Yeah, if I keep the car at like 4,000 or 5,000 RPM, I mean the boost is right there and the torque is there. So I really want to get this thing dyno tuned eventually, because there's definitely more left in it. Like I said, I got it super safe right now until I get things dialed in, but dang, it feels pretty good. Sideways on that one. It's got the torque to just like rip it around. It's great. So fast. So hopefully that was as enjoyable watching as it was driving. Actually kind of scary at moments. Definitely need better brakes to keep up with the power, but I'm really happy with this new ECU. It's doing a really good job, and still need to get the knock sensors figured out, but to really get more confidence in it. But I was hammering on the car, and there really no hiccups, so yeah. All right, well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. We'll see you guys on the next one.